Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you guys some spots on Fracture, the best like cheese spots. But before we get started, it's actually my 21st birthday. So sorry for the ear rape, but if you guys are listening, please give me the subscribe, give me the like. More so now than ever since it's my 21st birthday. But I'm gonna show you guys all of the special spots on this map. Starting with A site, we're gonna start A, go to the left, and yes, it's probably gonna be the only video I'm gonna upload today. I might upload another one, but I'm probably gonna be busy otherwise. So, starting here toward A site, we like to play right here, right outside the door. So this yellow and black caution tape line is where the door actually opens. So, if you throw a smoke onto there, if you drop your classic onto there, or if anyone steps on there, the door will open. So the reason we play like right here is because when people open the door, you're instantly gonna see them pretty much, unless they're like on this side. But people rarely expect this spot. You can even play on this side, doesn't really matter. This is a little harder. This is a little worse because then like their whole team might see you right here, whereas this you're kind of isolating just this side here. And whoever's coming through the door, you just clap and then get out real quick. So yeah, moving on. So main, I'm gonna also teach you guys how you peek. So if you want to peek, this is where you're gonna do it. This you don't really want to peek from door. It's just pretty like obvious because the door noise. But if you want to peek, you can peek right here. And if you're really feeling ballsy, you can cross all the way to the left here. This is mainly for like Reyna and Jett players, because you can obviously dash or E out back to here. But otherwise, you can just hold like this with a Vandal or something. Outside of that, here in A main, I like to sit behind this box. It seems obvious as hell, and you're like, oh, no one's gonna sit there. You might not even think about it whenever you come up, but this spot is very, very nice. It's one of those spots uh, that will work one or two times, and you'll be able to get a few kills if no one clears you. I doubt anyone will shoot through this, but you yourself can actually shoot through this if you expect someone to be there, or you can just pre-fire it. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Otherwise, on A site, I wouldn't suggest playing directly behind here because people do spam this in higher ranks, but this is a spot right here that you can sit and hold like spawn or hold here, or even right here. But I don't usually sit here. Generally, you just want to be sitting back here, because you can hold like main from here, and from back here you can just play around this. Just make sure when you're playing back pillar that you don't play behind this one as they're like super close to this, because you can get spammed through this as well. So I prefer playing on this side if I'm gonna play this pillar at all. But yeah. So other than that, there's not much else. Actually, I lied. There's one more thing. So right here, this spot on defense is very good because you can hold this right here. And if they start coming out door, you can hide from them for a second and then catch them when they're coming out. And this is just a really decent spot. Also, sitting underneath this can be good if they're coming from drop, but yeah. So now we're gonna go to dish. First spot here is this one. This is one I would highly recommend that you stay away from. I always say stay away from dish because it's just a cluster. Like you can push dish with a partner on your team with one other person, but there's still a chance it can go wrong. So from here, I generally come to this side and just sit behind this, and I usually just wait and then just kind of hold like this, and then I'll eventually kind of like jiggle out, see if someone's walking up or not, and then if not, I'll probably just push through. So that's how I play that. You can also peek the left side here, but you don't really need to. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate on over. This is gonna be mainly for defense as well, just because this map is pretty heavily CT sided. So there's a lot of ways you can play it. But for this side, there's a couple spots that I'll show that aren't actually very good. This spot is not very good because you can get shot from here and you can get shot through this. So it's you're kind of putting your, I mean, I'll take it back. This spot's fine if you want to hold arcade, but just make sure you can get out quickly before you get spammed through here. Because if they're coming B, they're probably splitting it unless they're all coming from B main. So if you want to peek B main, I'll show you guys how to do that as well, real quick. So if you want to peek, you generally come like this and you just kind of sit here and wait like this, because you don't want to, if you come all the way out like this, you're exposing yourself to literally like 4 or 5 people max. So I would hold it widest like this and just kind of wait, and then you can E or dismiss out, or whatever. I mean, if you're peeking, you're probably Jett or Reyna or a duelist, so you do however you play duelist. Next spot is going to be in this area right here. So I wouldn't suggest sitting all the way in this corner, but I would suggest sitting out just like this a little bit, and it's going to be pretty beneficial for you. But my favorite spot to play on this site is definitely behind this box. Again, this is kind of like the thing on A site, where there's like one box that you can't shoot through, and there's one box where you can shoot through. So people do actually spam this in higher ranks because they know people sit back here. So definitely sit on this side and probably if you're in plat or below, they're not going to shoot through this, or maybe gold below. But definitely stick behind the left side for the most part, and then you can swing out, or you can just wait and swing out, spray them down, and yeah. So another thing for whenever you're attacking, I'll give you just a spot real quick. This spot right here is really good for retake, for defending the spike whenever you get it down. You just sit right here because they're going to come through here, and you don't really want to push into their spawn, so yeah. So another really good spot is actually kind of like right here. The only problem with this is they can see you through here, but I've seen so many times where like it's like a 1v1, and like I'm like, wow, if there's an enemy right there, we would have just lost, because nobody clears that really, because like my team will just come up like this and they won't clear this corner. So you should take advantage of that. Radianite materials. So how we like to play this side is they come up from here, right? And they like to probably come all the way through here, and sometimes they come up rope. So how I like to play this is I like to let them come up a little bit if I'm gonna stay up here, and I usually, whenever I hear them like right here, I'll peek, shoot them. Another play you can do, as soon as this barrier drops, there's a barrier right here. As soon as the barrier drops, you hold shift, hit F, and then come right behind this box here. And now you're in the best spot to defend arcade from, in my opinion. This is the absolute best, unless you're just gonna dry peek from over here, which is also reasonable. So what you want to do here is just wait, and you're doing the same thing as you would up here, but you're just waiting. And then you can also come over here to the left side, but good players will also expect this. So yeah. Also, when you peek from here, you can peek like this. And you can cross over to this box from here if you want. I'd suggest doing it from the rope because that's just how I've done it. It seems like you can always get there before they can see you. So, I guess we've covered the whole map, huh? Well, I guess that is my fracture guide. This is mainly for defense. There is this thing under here. What else have I not really talked about? The ropes. Any tricks on this map? There's a corner over here you can sit on attack, which is kind of cringe, but yeah, I think that's it, guys. Like I said, it's my 21st birthday. If you guys are a big fan, please leave a like on this video. Show me that you support me. It would mean the absolute world to me today. Make my day. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next video.